Chris Cohen is your average person who has become sick. At first, Chris was diagnosed with strep throat and prescribed antibiotics. However, sickness progressively worsened. Following his hospitalization, Chris was quarantined and discovered that he had MRSA. Methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus is a superbug resistant to conventional antibiotics, serving as evidence for excessive dependence on them. If we continue to overprescribe broad-spectrum antibiotics, we will lose the war against bacterial diseases. What is going on in our cells to have made this happen, and how can we prevent it? A beta-lactam class antibiotic is characterized by this ring. The beta-lactam ring closely emulates the section of peptidoglycan that would normally bind to the penicillin-binding proteins, or PBPs. Peptidoglycan is used to make the cell wall, and PBPs are important in catalyzing the cross-linking of peptidoglycan chains that strengthen the cell wall. When bound by beta-lactam antibiotics, the PBPs can no longer catalyze crosslinks, so there is no new cell wall created for when the cell grows and divides. As a result, the cell becomes easily lysed by the immune system. Resistance is conferred either by beta-lactamase or modified PBPs. Beta-lactamases are enzymes that are able to hydrolyze the beta-lactam ring and break it apart. This means that any antibiotics introduced into the cell are quickly neutralized and cannot bind to PBPs and kill the cell. However, we can still take steps to counteract superbugs. Instead of using antibiotics liberally for viral infections or less serious bacterial infections, we should use more conventional means to recover, like resting in bed and drinking a lot of water. Waiting for a specific medication instead of resorting to broad-spectrum antibiotics is another method. Something as simple as washing our hands can prevent infection altogether. Back in the hospital where we left him in a quarantined room, Chris Cohen dies. Unfortunately, his doctor could not find a treatment in time. Chris's fate gives us a taste of what is to come in the future if we do not stop our abusive antibiotic usage.